Hey up lads and lasses, Danfire here, back again with some more GR2 content for you today. So we're going to jump straight in and I'm going to show you what we think might be a little hidden nerf that's happened in the last couple of weeks. So quick talk about it. It looks like the devs fixed something or changed something, we're not sure which. The devs are saying that it was a network thing and they've changed something to do with the network, and it's changed the amount of weapons firing per cycle. So on battleships, this is only apparently affected. This is why I kind of sit there and go, wouldn't this also affect cruisers and destroyers and carriers? Apparently it has affected carriers somewhat. They're down from 5 weapons to 4 weapons per cycle, but battleships are down from 4 weapons to 3 weapons per cycle. So what I have here is a monster. No captain, pretty much no reforms. It's got some okay subsystems. The tacticals won't be used because there's no captain on here, so we don't need to worry about that. Trying to remove as many variables as possible here to test this out. We are running 6 snaking guns and 1 PT gun, and yeah, we'll jump in. So what we found when testing is by reducing the amount of weapons from 7 or 8 to 5 or 6, we're actually getting higher damage increases. So this leads us to believe that only 3 weapons are firing within the 5.5 seconds, 6 second slot. So yeah, so we'll wait for this. We'll get a minute in here and we'll drop one of the snakings off it and we'll run the test again and we'll show you the differences. While this is running, don't forget to comment and like and subscribe. It helps me out, helps the channel out. And don't forget to come check me out on Twitch. On Wednesdays we're doing Sub Commander Forged Alliance, classic RTS game. We found this mega AI that we can't beat. We had 9 players Wednesday and it trashed us. Anyway, back to the test. So we're coming up to 500,000 now. 55 seconds to go. 55, 59, 1 minute to go. 585,000 cumulative damage there at the 1 minute mark. So what we'll do now is we'll jump in, we'll drop the top course off, and we're down to 5 snaking, 1 PT, so that's 6 guns with which would work really well if you had a fire rate of 3 guns every 6 seconds. So what we should see is either the same damage output or a lower damage output. We get the same damage output. It's due to the fact that because there's 2 ghosts, one is firing, one's not firing, and then it's just waiting. And they're both on the exact same subsystem with the exact same amount of levels, etc., etc. So what we should be looking to beat is, or get around, is about 580,000 here. If we make that, we can say that this is true, and there has been some kind of nerf. From what I've gathered as well, I've not personally been able to test this as I don't have a fog, that's maxed out with enough slots to get enough weapons on, etc. But I have been told this is affecting fogs. If it's affecting fogs, there's a good chance that it's affecting other battleships as well. 530,000, 580,000, 620,000 more or less there at the 1 minute mark. So as you can see, the nerf has happened. It's not in any of the patch notes. It was brought up to me. Can't remember who brought it up to me. I should remember that. I will shout them out in the comments and pin it for the person that told me about this. But yeah, this has changed how our battleships work a little bit. Works quite nicely for monsters. It frees up 3 slots in this case anyway, which is quite good. This lets me get a tactical on here of some description. EMP or the shield comes here now for free. Still get to keep my Reaper missiles and transition. So yeah, so there is some bonuses to it. The nerf isn't that big either. Losing a single gun, it's probably made about 20,000-30,000 difference in a 1 minute time frame, maybe a little bit more than that, but the difference isn't that much. Just be aware this is only if you're running a captain such as Rand or any of the other captains. This does not affect Jim if he's on a ship. This is due to the fact that Jim's ability, firing 5 weapons, puts them straight onto cooldown. So at least this way you're going to have 3 other weapons being off cooldown to be able to fire. So it does not affect a ship with Jim on it. It only affects ships without Jim on it. And any other captain that might come out that does something similar to Jim, it may affect those in the future as well. So I hope you found this informative and useful. Start getting rid of 1 or 2 guns off your battleships. Check the damage differences if it's giving you a boost. You've now got some free slots to play around with and get a bit more out of your battleships with an extra tactical or 2. I hope that helps you guys, and I'll catch you next time.